Hey, hey, hey,
Ella,
hey,
Ella,
hey.
Ella.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, we're a little bit 4 minutes late. Yeah, we were chit chatting in the back room, and you know how it is when you get to chit chat. Sometimes you don't really watch the time.
Lose track of time.
Yeah, we were just chit chatting in the back room, and then we were like, "Do we have a topic for today?" We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll see the chat will throw us a topic, and we can talk about.
They'll throw us a bone.
Yeah, throw us a bone, guys. So we got 5 people in the chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. It's me, Angie. It's
I,
good to see you.
it's good to see you. I'm just glad I'm back. Every other Sunday, I'm loving that. But sometimes I think, oh, it's time for Ella and I to have a talk. We got to go live. It's time for us to go.
No, I like it. I was like, yes, time to have our discussion and everything. So, and then I'll be thinking, what am I gonna talk about today? What are
Well,
we
I
gonna
think
talk?
you're going to have a lot to say when I put out the word about what
Ah, because I'm
think.
like, you know what? I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I'll wait for Angie when she gets here. We can talk about the weather has been amazing today.
Do
Jeff
you
just
know
said that.
it got up to 89 degrees here yesterday, and we took our grandbaby to the pumpkin patch. And
Oh,
as it would have been 10 degrees cooler, it would have been a perfect day, which we had a great time. But I mean, I'm thinking here it is. Last week we were in the 70s. Now we're
mm.
back up to 90. Oh,
Little Debbie and I mean, you must be on the same wavelength with Jeff because before we came on, Jeff was saying, "Well, you guys can talk about the weather. It's been really nice."
we're a little deeper than the weather,
I know, a little bit
uh,
deep.
which we love the weather. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But
Yeah. Anyway, so guys, if you haven't been here before, yes, we normally do this once every 2 weeks. Oh, hold up. There, what happened? And we all always put up in the chat and say, look, if you can't stand the heat, then you got to stay out of the chat.
I love that message you posted. I loved it.
It's pinned at the top of the chat so everybody can see when they come in. You can't stand the heat, stay out of the chat. I'm not gonna apologize for the discussion we normally have on Sundays. The 2 Sundays out of the month that we're here. We're not gonna be apologizing. So if you hear anything that you feel that you don't like, please just you can say good. You don't need to say goodbye. We just wouldn't even know that you left.
Yeah.
So
Do
that's
like a
fine.
Southern woman does. Just walk out without him being noticed.
Yes, just leave, and that's fine. You're not gonna be hurting nobody's feeling. Let me put it that way. You're not gonna be hurting nobody's feelings. You've been a member for 5 months.
Way to go, Jeff.
What? I've known Jeff
Awesome.
for like over a year, and over a year I have been a member of his, and he's been a member for
I
five.
got Jeff beat. I've been a member for 9 months.
I can't believe that he's been a member for 5 months. I'm gonna probably go on his channel. It will probably say I've been a member for like 14 months on his
Hey,
channel.
Ella, it might take him a while to commit.
Oh, that's a good one.
And the commitment might be that, you know what I'm saying?
Anyway, so I'm gonna say hi to people as they come in, and we're gonna start our discussion for today, which I really don't know because sometimes we might have something prepared, and sometimes we just look forward to you guys. I didn't receive any email from anybody during the week, last week, to say, "Hey, can we talk about this topic on your show?" So I
I
don't know
mean,
if Angie.
don't be shy or bashful.
Yeah,
We don't have to mention your name. If
yeah,
you
you
want
don't
to
have to.
talk about
Yeah, we're not going to
something,
be mentioning anybody's name. If you have something that you want us to talk about, or to share, or you want to get other people's opinion about it, just drop us an email, saveherfirst@gmail.com. If you feel comfortable sending it to Angie, send it to Angie, and it's not a problem. We're not going to be mentioning anybody's name. We're just going to talk about the topic and see what other people think about it. Anyway, I'm going to say hello, little Debbie. Hi, little Debbie. Welcome in. Good to
Hello,
see you.
Debbie.
I hope you guys are enjoying the beautiful day. Yes, it wasn't a bad day with what I was wearing. I thought, okay, it will be a little bit cooler, but I thank God I dressed like this because when we went to the coin show, it was freezing cold inside the hall, and I kept saying, I think I probably said it about 10 times before we left. There was like, oh my gosh, thank God I'm wearing long sleeve. I had to even go outside like 3 times just to get warm air on me. So
Let me ask you this, Ella. My son and daughter-in-law are bringing Berkeley to Disney World the week before Thanksgiving. How far are you from there, and will it be cool there during that time, or will it be still warm?
You know what? If they're going to Disney, some parts of Florida during, if it's around like the December time, some parts of Florida do get a little bit cooler than other parts, and Orlando is another part, could get it pretty cool compared to where I am. And I'm about 2 hours and 30 minutes away from Orlando, where I used to live before, it was just like 45 minutes. But you know, down south, I moved away, it was like 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. I don't know how it's gonna be with
I
traffic.
was
Yeah.
just wondering because it's been 20 years since I've been to Disney World or longer, and I couldn't remember. But the winter and fall months are the best time to go. You don't
Yeah.
want to go during
Yeah, you don't want to
summer.
go during summer. When I used to get season tickets, um the month of July I don't go. July, August I don't go. I like to go like towards the end of September, October, November. That's when I used to get my season tickets for, because the weather is nice, it's cool. But I made a mistake of getting season ticket during the summertime, and man, was it brutal. Brutal. So I don't, yeah. Hi, Anwood. Mwah, mwah. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, girl, had a wonderful day. Hope you did too. How long you think you will be? Well, we normally do like an hour, 30 minutes. If it's longer, and roughly about 2 hours. So we tend to go till like 7 o'clock. So that's how long we are. Hi, Hunter. Mwah, mwah. Welcome in, welcome in. Melinda, mwah, mwah. Welcome in, Melissa.
Hey, Melinda, Melissa.
Welcome. Hi, Jeff. Welcome, welcome. All right. So Jeff said he's been a member for 5 months. Look at that smile. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Designed by Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, Laura. Laura sells wonderful, wonderful jewelry. Let me tell you, if you want something unique, okay, unique for Christmas, this Christmas coming up, guys, you don't want to miss it. Make sure you hit this lady's name up. Look her up. Click on the 3 dots. Laura, drop your links. Guys, you are free to drop your links anytime. It doesn't really matter whether we're chit-chatting. We're not selling today. So feel free to drop your links to whatever show you're going to be doing. Let me tell you, Christmas, you want to give something unique, okay, to your sister, your brother, your family, your friends, your co-workers. This lady sells it. It's unique. It's one of a kind. You won't go to the store and find it.
Exactly.
And then when somebody gets it, they will appreciate it more because it's unique. Okay, so if you're looking for something this Christmas, you want to go and start shopping from her now. And her prices are reasonable. All right. So I'm not just saying, I'm saying. So you need to go. Hey, look at my engaged friend, Philip Flipper. So Philip Flipper just got engaged.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I saw the pictures on Instagram. And what? My guy got engaged. Nice.
Congratulations.
Yes, and congratulations. Mwah, mwah. That is so nice. I'm happy for you, my friend, and welcoming, welcoming. Good to see you. Chanel, or did I say it well? Chanel sales.
Sheena.
Sheena. Okay. You know me, I'm not really good with names.
It's okay. We got you. Hey,
Welcome,
Sheena.
welcome in. Mwah, mwah. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hey, Tracy Cakes with the super
Uh-oh. The
speaker.
heifer's done made it in.
She said, can we talk about how amazing you two ladies are?
Well,
Well.
nah.
Mwah, mwah. Tracy Cakes. Tracy Cakes got a show tonight at 6:15. You don't want to miss it. And they're gonna be doing a whole lot of muggins for the Thanksgiving. If you haven't been a part of it, you gotta be a part of it. Men, you know they've raised over $200.
Really?
Yes. And they're gonna get the winner is gonna get this crock pot. I think it's a cooking stuff to cook your chicken in it.
Is it a roaster?
I think it's a roaster to cook your not your chicken. What is
Turkey?
it? Turkey in it. I mean, with freaking $200+. What?
Who could not use that? Anybody could use that.
Oh my god. I mean, you can get everything. Plus
they have upped their game every time they have done a giveaway.
I can't wait what they're gonna do for Christmas.
I know. And I think they probably already have it figured out if I know them.
I'm telling you, way before that. I guess they got it already figured out all the way to like Easter.
Probably.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Tracy Cakes. This one is for you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat. 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 Super chat. Super chat.
Super.
Thank you for the super chat.
That makes me dance every time I hear it.
Claudette!
Hey, Claudette.
Good to see you, my friend. You know, Claudette, when I didn't have a mod for in the beginning when I didn't have a mod, she used to come in and help.
Oh yeah, she is good. She'll fill in.
And I'm
That's
like, okay,
right
I need
there.
to send you a gift. She was like, don't bother about it.
That's my girl right there. I call her my twin. She lives in Canada.
Yeah.
And, it's like we're living parallel lives, like we're so much alike. She's living my life over there and I'm living her life over here. It's weird.
Last time I was at Disney was 1976. Whew. Well, I was at Disney, maybe I would say about 10 years ago was probably last time I went to Disney. I don't like Disney. I like Orlando Universal better than
they're going to go there, but I was hoping they would let Berkeley get a little bit older because she won't be 3 until December, and I was hoping they'd take her around 5 or 6. But
yeah, she
they may go back. They may go back again. You know, I don't know.
Hi, Laura. Mwah, mwah. Good to see you. Welcome in. Dove Season. Hi, Dove Season from the Coin Community. Said 2 of my favorite ladies on YouTube. Good afternoon.
Oh.
Good to see you, Dove Season. I appreciate you. All right. Who else is in the house? Josie's Place.
Hey, Josie.
Hi, Josie. Josie sells jewelry. This lady has some really nice jewelry, guys. So if you're looking for something to fancy up your necklace, your earrings, your bracelet, she's got it.
Yeah, Josie's another one of my girls. She is amazing at her age. what she does. She runs laps around me. Even if I wasn't in a wheelchair, she would run laps around me the way she works.
Yeah. So guys, if you're not fun, go to Josie's her auction. She does sells jewelry on our auction. Welcome, Josie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We are happy. So that is so good right now. I am so happy for you, Philip. Flipper. So happy for you. All right. All are you are so welcome. Thank you. You are generous, Marco. You're the wonderful traits. Laura.
Hey, Lori.
Laurie, sorry. Tell you I'm bad with names.
That's okay.
Tia Nanas.
Hey, DL.
Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. They're over $300 now.
Oh, no. Wow.
You guys, you want to be there. You want to be there.
Awesome.
$300. Congratulations. Creations by D.
Hey, D.
Hi, D. There's another lady. I love her. Let me tell you, D has some wonderful stuff that she sells. Oh my gosh, she got some wonderful stuff about these what they call it, these microwave bowls. Them,
Yeah, I got some of those. They are so good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I was using mine the other day. Just put some stuff in that I don't want to, when you don't want to mess up your plates and stuff like that. Yeah. But guess what, guys? If you're not following Creations by D, you can also catch her with on Josie's place as well, on her channel, and Dawn's channel, and they do sell together, guys. So
yeah, we call them the Golden Girls. Yeah.
Make sure you set your notification. Yeah. All right. Let's see who else is here, and then we're gonna start talking today. Ashley, mwah. Good
Hey,
to see
Ashley.
you, Ashley. Welcome in. All right. It's always good to see you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in. I caught up. Yeah, we caught up. And guys, drop your link if you have an auction or whatever. Drop your link so people, know. Let me tell you, people have said to me, why do you have to advertise other people when they're live? I don't care. If you're gonna stay in my life, you're gonna stay. You're gonna go to somebody else.
We're all adults. We're gonna go where we're gonna go, whether you advertise it or not.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. That's the thing, because I might not have what you're looking for. Josie might have it. Creations by D might have it. So yeah, if they're live and I'm live, go find out what they got. I multitask. Let me tell you, while we're talking, let me tell you, I got YouTube open. Actually, I got 2 YouTube channels open.
Look, you have been in my live chat before, and you're having an auction.
Yes,
you have literally been there.
So that's it. Ella, depends how it looks now. Yes, Jeff gave it a good clean around today, so yeah, you can see it's clean and everything.
Well, one day when we come on our live, we're going to get you to go over there and play that piano, but you hadn't got it tuned up yet. I know you got it.
No, I asked Jeff if he got, what's going on with the piano guy. What's going on with the piano guy? He said
he's got too many calls. He's gonna get to you later on.
I mean, there's a lot of us that live in this building, that look like this.
Yeah, it had the same decor.
Yes. All right. So, guys, what are we talking about today?
Well, I'm gonna mention this, and I want the chat to be involved in what I'm about to mention. But it just come to me, what do we really want from someone being our friend? Like if we're in a friendship, because nowadays I'm finding out that a lot of friendships aren't real, and I said it here first on YouTube, especially. You know, you'll find a lot of people that are supposedly your friend and then they're not. But, as adults, we have to take that with a grain of salt because some of this is not real on some of these channels. I mean, I'm as real as I can be. I mean, you ask me a question, you asked Ella a question, we're going to tell you. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to be ashamed of. I mean, I've learned through a lot of things that I've dealt with, and I've been through a lot of things. And if you ask, I'll tell you, but I'm not going to just volunteer to, tell everything. But for all you lurkers out there or whoever's out there listening, I mean, we want to know about how come people can't be really true, authentic friends. Why can't they? I mean, even at a long distance,
Well, you know what? There's different levels of friendship. Okay, there's always a different level of friendship, and I used to tell. I think growing up, I learned not only with friends but with family. Because your family, can just be friends with some of your family. Now, this is what I've learned. And also being a Christian, that um there's a season for everybody. You can be friends with somebody, but you might not know. You'll be thinking you're going to be friends for life, but God is putting them in your path for a reason, for a season. The certain friendship that will go on, that will last longer. Okay. And there's some friendship that will last just maybe a year or two, 6 months, 1 month, or whatever. That's how friendship are. So, to
well, let
answer
me
the
add
question.
this to it. Okay, let's just say a friendship is for a season. Let's just
Mhm.
mark it like that. Why does it have to end in anger or being mad or people leaving on a bad note or
Because we're humans.
yeah. But I mean, I have a lot of acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? But really authentically they say that you can count your really true friends over your lifetime on one hand. Like
Mm.
really true, deep, that you could share, like right now I have a friend that's we've been friends our entire life. I could call her up right now and say, look, I need you to come, I need $200. I need you to come bail me out. You know, she would not even ask a question. She would just say, okay, where are you?
Yeah.
What jail you in? You know?
Mhm. Mm.
But then you don't have that all
But
the
not
time.
all, not all. That's what I'm saying. Not all friends are like that. That's what I'm saying. There's friends. I have, like, my friend. If I call her, she's in Maryland. If I call her and I say, "Hey, something is happening to me," like the day I stood up and I went, I'll say, "Oh, let me sort out stuff I'm gonna sell for auction," and then I bent down and I felt this pain in my back, but I was able to get up, move around, and then I sat down, and then I stood up, and I couldn't move at all. I could not move, and I really needed to move because I needed to use the bathroom, but I couldn't sit down, couldn't move. I was just in one place. Let me tell you, it was so painful just for me to move from one place, just to pick up my phone and call. And she was like, "I'm going to take the next flight because, taking the next flight to come out, I'll get to you easy." I said to her,
Right.
"Are you crazy?" I just wanted to talk to you, let you know that I can't move. But she was ready to come. So that's how close we are. Even if we don't talk all every time. I know right now she's a busy grandmother. We used to talk like 5 times a day, but she knows me. When I talk, I don't like noise in the background when I'm talking, because her attention is everywhere. So she doesn't call me because she said, "You know what? I don't call you because I got grandkids running around the house right now."
Right.
Yeah, but we still love each other, and we're still there for each other, And then you have the friends who are there for like a season.
And
Not
you learn
everybody
something.
you pick up the phone and call them and say they're gonna be there, and vice versa. We do that too, But the point you are making is, why does it have to end in a negative note, a bad note, or why do we have to leave one person being mad at the other? It just depends on the situation at the time or what happened, you know
And then on top of that, people are so used to seeing you two, if you're friends with somebody for a lot of years in the small town that I live in, they're used to seeing you and that other person, and people know that you're really, really good friends. Well, once it ends or y'all are not around each other, why would you go off and and you've been friends with this person for years and just start telling all, you know what I'm saying? Like everything.
All that business. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We are human.
And
You
I
know,
don't like
we are
that.
human. People do that, and that's one thing with me growing up. I noticed that when I was much younger, and then the older I get, I cut off female conversation. So I mix with guys a
Oh,
lot.
I do too.
Well, I
I
won't I
stick
won't
with
say
the
guys
guy.
don't gossip, because guys, they do gossip.
Yes,
But
they
at the
do.
end of the day, we as women, we as bad to the core. So I cut off a lot of female friends, because, and you know what the thing is, that I am very open.
See, I
I
am
am
too.
open myself. So it's like, if there's nothing you're gonna say, oh, I'm gonna go tell somebody, or I'm gonna bring in, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned this before on the show, where I called a friend. I say, hey, a friend of mine needs insurance, could you go sell insurance to this person? But meanwhile, instead of selling insurance, she was like, so since when you and Ella been friends? Because Ella is my best friend. And she said, like, oh, I've known Ella for a while. And she said, oh, okay. Ella. Then she started telling her my business. And this woman was just like, and then she called me. She said, do you know this woman that you said, hey, sell insurance to me to, is here talking about your business? It's like, there's nothing that she told me that I don't know already. And that's me. I'm an open book. When
Oh,
you're
I am
my
too.
friend, I will tell you my business. I don't really care if you go to the mountaintop and tell the whole world. It's like, I've been on that mountaintop before you even got there. And
Right.
I've told everybody my business. So there's nothing new. Even on lives, went on shows, people interview me. I am very open. I'm open about my sex life. I'm open about my ex. I open about what he did to me and everything. I'm very open. So it's like, ask me any question, you know. But it is wrong. If you have beef with somebody, don't take the personal information they shared with you and go share it with somebody else. And
And
then when
look,
you're sharing it too, it's like, you sharing it with malice.
and yeah, that's right. And women, and I'm a female, so I can tell you this happens. Women will hold on to it for years. I mean, they will not let it go. They will carry it. And see, that's something I never do, is try to hold on. If
Yeah,
someone hurts me, I walk through the steps of it, because you got to sit down and have your moment.
yeah,
Then you don't wallow in it, you don't cry in it. You just got to get up and move on. Once you start moving on, you got to let it go, or it's harming you. You
yeah.
know,
I'm
and
telling you, it's
whatever
like a
that
cancer.
person, right? And
You
whatever that
ask,
person,
you ask them, like, oh yeah, it's just another form of cancer. You're there having sleepless night, letting it eat you up, and the other person is like relaxing, sleeping, having a good night and
right? I'm
everything.
like, you're gonna go without sleep. I'm not, because I'm good. I'm good
Yeah,
over here. I'm not gonna go sleepless nights.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, my point is this: when people attack each other, you know, and since I started my YouTube channel, for some reason I've been very protected when something would go down, which I feel like that's a blessing, because I don't want to.
You say
The
your
drama
YouTube channel is
itself.
your YouTube channel is like this.
So, I just feel like the attacks should, and you have every right to defend yourself. When somebody comes after you, like in a way that wants to say something nasty, I feel like for every response, there's an equal, for everything somebody does to you, there's a response. You have a right to respond to what they say, you know?
Yeah.
And I just feel like, why can't, I know this sounds childish, but I don't understand why people have to be so cruel and mean when, what is it going to matter tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? It's not even going to matter.
Yeah. And okay, now I've learned because I've been on YouTube since 2012, but actually being like steadily on YouTube since I found the reseller community has been like over 3 years. I think this October made it 3 years. Okay. And I've noticed that through this YouTube community, I have met wonderful people like yourself. Okay. Now, there's some people that I took the friendship off YouTube and let them like give them my personal phone number and they can text me and but I'm not going to do that to everybody. There's a other people. There's different ways you connect with people on YouTube, but it's like the difference is when you have an issue with somebody. It's like if you are my friend, email me and talk to me about it. Don't bring it
Exactly.
to YouTube to
As an
address it
adult,
because
don't
it's
come at me as a child. You
yeah, you
know,
on YouTube to address it because at the end of the day, it's like we are friends. Why bring it on YouTube for us to address it on YouTube? Email me or call me or text me. Just like myself and Pikiniki, myself and Missy, we text each other like almost nearly every day. So it's like if I have beef with them or an issue with them and they bring it on YouTube, best believe I will take a flight to wherever they are and cuss them the hell out.
yeah, you're gonna see me at the door, so you might as well have a drink ready.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
like,
we
hey,
about to,
you couldn't call me and talk to me. You had to bring it to YouTube. I mean, if me and you are talking about it out of YouTube and we're not discussing it on YouTube, why bring it on YouTube so everybody could know about it? It's none of them anybody's business. So if you are my friend, then we should address it as friend. If you have any issue with me, address it with me, away from it. It doesn't mean because me and you are friends on YouTube, whether we've seen each other or we haven't seen each other, doesn't mean you have to bring it to the freaking YouTube platform to address it with me. Now, other people, if you're comfortable doing that, that's you. But for me, I just feel that if it's not something that me and you had beef on YouTube, then yes, I wouldn't address it on YouTube. Keep it private. Nobody needs to know that you and somebody had some beef or some issue.
exactly,
you
exactly.
know
And my
Hi,
thing is,
Esposa. Hi, Laura Young. Welcome in.
exactly. It's like, why can't you handle it in a mature way? I guess, and I guess I already know the answer to this question. And Ella and I do not talk about before we come on about what we're going to talk about. But I would like to say I go to a lot of auctions. I do. People know that I frequent a lot. I'm
Hi,
not going to admit
Sandy.
I'm not going to admit that I need to go for counseling, but I'm just telling y'all I go to a lot of auctions. But I personally do not think that a lot of you all get the respect sometimes that y'all deserve because y'all are doing this for y'all's livelihood. Y'all are trying to, this is a business. This is a thing that brings money into your home to pay your bills.
Yeah.
Okay, then you get somebody in the chat that obviously don't have a lot to do. And I just go to myself, I do this sometimes when I'm watching the auction, like, I'm not believing this. I mean, where
Well,
do these people come from?
I
Where
don't
do
know, but
they?
you've heard me. You heard me before I start my auction. I always say that I don't want drama. Don't bring drama. Don't discuss drama in the chat. I don't want to know it. I don't care about it. And I even say that so that those type of things doesn't um disrupt the auction because you're like you rightly say, we're resellers. A lot of this is my livelihood. I come on here to sell. I don't come on YouTube for the drama. If we want to do drama, then let me know and I can create a life for that. But not when I'm selling. When I'm selling and somebody's in there talking or drama and stuff like that, it takes away from what we should be doing in the first place. Okay, Sandy says this is the most stupidest shit I have ever heard. Why do people care about other people's business? Don't you have other things? You know, my opinion, this is YouTube. People, this is not a place for dirty laundries. Yeah, don't come to YouTube and keep washing your dirty laundries, on YouTube. Take that shit somewhere else. Do it in the privacy, do it away. You know, a lot of the if there's channels that are created for that, please, I tell people, go to those channels that created for that. You go there. But a lot of us that sell on YouTube, we just want to come here and sell. We just want to make our money, have a laugh, and get the hell out of it at the end
Okay,
of the
Ella,
day.
say that you and I have a disagreement, okay? Number one, as far as I'm concerned, nobody's got to ever know that we do.
Yeah.
If I ever have a disagreement with anybody in my chat, as far as I'm concerned, nobody's going to ever know it, because I feel like we can either take it up in an email or somewhere else. And if we don't come to an agreement, then we just say, we just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get on my live chat and start saying, oh, well, I had a disagreement with blah, 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 and now it's turned into this and that, because I'm not going to bring it into my channel, and I don't want people bringing their drama into my live chat about somebody that they don't feel comfortable with, or they don't like, or they don't care about,
Yeah.
We all
I'm
can't like
friends with
each other.
everybody. Some of my friends will say, us people don't hang with poor people. And I told them, if you don't like it, don't be my friend.
Well, I'm
I
this
mean,
way.
that is so stupid for somebody to say, oh, I don't want to hang around poor people. One day you're gonna need that poor person's help one day. Believe you me.
I don't range my scale on friendship about
Yeah.
what somebody has or don't have. I range mine on what they have on the inside, not what they have on the outside. And if you have integrity, and if you have honesty, and if you have, just a pure heart that you really care for people, because you can pick up on it if somebody's manipulative or trying to play games with you, or you can pick up on that.
Claudia she said, she's a bit leery about starting her own YouTube channel because of the crap going on. And I tell you, it does make you feel that you don't want to start your own YouTube channel. But I wouldn't let that bother you. Once you make your rules, I think people will respect that. And I think I will say, I had drama in my auction over a year ago. And not only that, the drama made me cry live, because it was something I don't really deal with. And it just, I was having a happy, good old time. And then I read a comment, which just, it just blew me away. And it took me to the sad side and pissed off. And I was angry, and I said to myself, Ellen, nobody wants to see that angry side of you. So what's the best way to handle it? Okay, so the best way for me to handle it is to say, before I start my live, before I start my auction, let people know that, look, don't come in here with your drama. The more you keep saying it, the more people will know and respect that Ella's channel, she doesn't do drama. She doesn't know. I'm sympathetic, but I don't want the drama. I don't deal well with it. And I don't want to know. I get pissed off easily. As when it's something, I don't have to know you. But if there's something that's happened and somebody says something and I feel that, look, we as adults, it's common sense, I will get pissed off and I will blow up. And I always say to people, you don't want to see the bad side of me. It's very, very ugly. I don't like it. I as a human being don't like that part of myself. And that is why I don't like the drama. So I would say, go do your channel, create your channel, call it whatever you want to call it, be whatever you want to be on the channel. The most important thing is just letting people know in the beginning, certain things you do not accept. And I'm telling you, those that do the drama, if they know that you don't accept it, they will find somewhere else to go with it.
Well,
Creative Creation said, do not respond if something has been said. If you can't keep it private, stop the chat right away and say, this is not the place and the time. And that is so true, because it's happened to me, like I said, until I started making it a regular every time, where something happened in the chat. I don't really read the chat. Let me tell you guys, the only time I pay attention to my chat is when people are coming in and I want to say hello to each and
right.
everybody.
Yeah,
That is
but
the
your
only
chat
time I
flies.
pay attention.
Yeah.
Once the auction starts, I don't pay too much attention. So when people, guess what? I am trying to sell. So when people are talking and having beef, I get a text message. I get screenshots. Say somebody said stuff. You need to address it. And then I will say, okay, I will go, and because in StreamYard, you can go to the very top. YouTube can take you to a certain level. And I will try to see it. And then I will say, okay, so what happened? Like when somebody said I didn't say hello to them, even when I wasn't on the screen, I stopped to address it.
See, I
I
don't get
stopped
that.
to go look to see if that was true or not. And I could see where Pikiniki actually said hi, So those type of things, yes, you have to stop it and you address it and keep it moving. Don't
See,
dwell on it. Just keep it moving.
I wake up every morning and I meditate and I pray to be the light, to be a shining light, bring forth love, joy, peace, kindness. But here's the thing, do not take my kindness for weakness,
Yeah.
because I do have a side of me. I've been married to James 36 years. He can attest to this. That's not very pretty. But each morning I have to get up and bury that person and say, okay, that person's not coming up today. I'm just going to bring, light and sunlight and joy. But I do have that side of me. I'm like you. I don't like for it to come up. I don't like to see it.
Yeah. Hi, those of you coming in. I appreciate you guys coming in. Sorry.
If y'all have a question or anything y'all want to add, just
Yeah. Before you start, set up rules. That's what I was just saying. Set up rules. Make sure you you watch it. And let me tell you, if you're the kind of person that don't read chat most of the time, like Sandy is saying, it says you always have to watch your back and never feel that, let me tell you, you gotta be there for you. It's your peace of mind. You want to have when you're doing your show. You want to come. People always say, "Oh, Ella, you get your energy and all the stuff." I pray when I start my show and I ask God to take control. But it doesn't
right,
mean because I ask God to take control, it doesn't mean that drama is still not gonna happen. Drama is
right.
still gonna happen, but He's giving me that peace in order to deal with it and know how to deal with that drama. Yeah, you don't wait, say something and shut it down there and then. Shut it down and just keep on with it. Keep on with the auction. Let it keep going, you know. Hi, Wildflower. Mwah. And each and every one of it. Vintage. Don't forget to check Vintage out. All right. Yeah, ask questions, guys. Ask questions.
I like
Um,
Tracy's comment.
much like a divorce. Just
I like this. Read what she says.
he said,
It's very good.
much like a divorce, the chat of our children, we should never make a child choose. No one wins. Yes, no one wins. My
I
parents
don't
went through
take
a
sides.
divorce.
I don't take sides on the anything
Yeah,
that goes
and as
on.
a child, my dad always wanted us to like take side, but I was 16 at the time, never took no side. He didn't want us to go see my mom. I made every chance that I want to go see my mom.
Right.
Yeah. So he said, yeah, it's the children that suffers. It's the
And the
children
one
that
that's wanting
suffers.
you to take the side is usually the one that's trying to get things to keep making more drama, is the one that wants you to say, "Oh, you got to choose a side." Okay, I'm an adult. I'm not choosing a side.
Susie, you're living in the same penthouse? I'm actually on the top floor. Where are you on? Let me know. I'll come down and come visit. I was told that everybody's got the same furniture. Unfortunately, you can't see Jeff. He's sitting on the couch somewhere there, but you can't see him. Good to see you, Susie. Guys, if you're not following Susie, gotta follow her. Mwah. All right. When you have a problem with someone, it should just between you. Yeah. Don't involve every Tom, Dick, and Harry, in it. It should be between you and that person. When you involve other people in your drama, guess what? It just leave that tissue rolling on your feet, messing all the way. Mess, 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 mess. And somebody has to pick up after you. Keep the
Okay,
drama.
let me say this. If someone does that, let's just use it. If they bring it up and you're alive, like your auction. Okay, if you say no more, okay, this person just keeps on, and you're just telling them, look, this isn't the place. This isn't the place. Now, I would, number one, if they had been there for a while and been a friend, or I thought they were a good friend, I would probably time them out and say, well, they just need to take a breath. They need to get themselves together. Call on Jesus. Do whatever you can do. And then
call on Jesus.
Once they're not timed out, bring them back in. If they started again, say, look, you're fixing to be blocked. Give them the warning. So they can't say, oh, well, she just blocked me and she didn't have any reason to. Okay, there's always a reason why a reseller will block you. Why would they want to block you? They want you to buy from them or come into their chat and visit. I mean, it makes no sense why a reseller would want to block you for no reason.
Another thing is, at the end of the day, just like my channel, I think the only people I block is the people that don't pay me. And then when I send my ghosts after them and they still don't pay, those are the people I block.
Well, I think that deserves a block.
But I've only blocked one person that tried to cause drama, and I didn't even block them at the beginning, and then when they want to cause drama in my chat by leaving a stupid comment, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. You're not going to come to my live and accuse me of something without even knowing the full fact. So I block them, so that's the kind of me, because I just don't want to deal with it. So I just block it. That's the only person that I blocked.
You know what gets me is for somebody that doesn't have anything to do with the situation, has the audacity or the nerve to say, I want to know why you blocked them. Hello? Or, why? Why are you so important that I got to email you or talk to you about why I blocked somebody? Are you paying my bills? Now, I can send you my light bill and my water bill if you want to pay it. When you start paying my bills, then I'll start telling you why I blocked somebody.
Well, you know what? In cases like that, no, somebody has asked me why I blocked someone.
But I'm talking about somebody that's not even close to you.
Yeah, but they asked me several times on my live, hey, this person is blocked, and why are they blocked? And I just don't want to discuss it.
Well, it's none of their business.
I just say, oh, they were blocked. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was something they did, and I've said it. I said, okay, don't worry. After the live, I will look into it.
Yeah, that's a good response.
Yeah, that's what I say. I had people tell me that, ask me that. Oh, somebody's been, but you know what? Everybody has their own reason. So for me, I can't judge somebody and say, oh, you shouldn't go ask that person. If that person decided that, you know what, they're gonna ask, then maybe they have a reason of asking why that person was blocked or something like that. But you know what, there's another thing, there's a better way you can still do it. If you don't want to ask it in the chat and not disturb, I don't even know if I'm using the right word, what's going on in that person's life at the time, maybe everybody's got an email. Maybe email them, if somebody blocked Picky Nikki, and you know what, I'm chatting in the chat and I'm thinking, oh, I don't see Picky Nikki in there. I'll probably go ask Picky Nikki first of all, hey, I was in this person's chat and I didn't see you there. Look, they're showing that ring or they're showing that brooch, and then if she tells me, oh, I'm sorry, I can't go into that chat because I was blocked. Or I'm talking to Missy and Missy say, oh no, I can't go into that chat because I noticed I was blocked. I will ask them first. So why were you blocked? And it's like, well, I don't know why I was blocked. Okay, full stop. I'm not gonna go ask the other person like, hey, why did you block? I'm not gonna do it. If they don't know why they got blocked, why am I gonna go ask them thinking they're gonna tell me why they got blocked?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, so you got blocked then. Oh, all right then. Okay, all right. I just thought you would be interested in that brooch.
Look, and this is what's so funny to me. When they can't get a reaction from you when they start out low, because they start out real low on the drama.
Yeah.
Then they're going to step it up a notch, and they're going to bring your family into it. They're going to try to talk about something about your family or your child or your husband or whatever. And I would just say, oh, that hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I'm talking about Picky Nikki, and she drop in here with a super sticker. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hi, Picky Nikki. She said she was working and she's lurking. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. This one is for you.
Thank you for the super chat. 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 Super, super, super chat. Super, super, super chat.
Mwah, mwah. Thank you, my friend. Oh my goodness, we have 48 people in the house. That means we've had people come in I never said hello.
If she missed you, please. It's nothing against anybody. We've just been running our mouth like this.
Yeah. So if you came in, I didn't say hello. This is a general hello, a blanket hello to each and every one of you coming in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you so much. 48 people in the house. Hit the thumbs up, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay.
I just feel like that you can only go so far with friendship on YouTube. Like there's only a few people that I talk to outside my channel because I'm the type of person, I don't get close to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have a lot of acquaintances and I have a lot of people that I call my friend and I'm there for you. Mm-hmm. But as far as telling personal stuff, I don't do that because if you ask me, I'm going to tell you, but I'm just not one of those people just to confide in a lot of people. And that's where a lot of people get bit is they find people and they just start spilling their guts and telling everything about their life. And you can't trust everybody out there. You can't.
Yeah. I like I said in the beginning, it's up to you if you want to tell your life story to somebody else and you don't care if they're going to blab about it or talk about it. Sometimes when we do talk about our life, is to encourage somebody for somebody not to, be in that situation or somebody going through that situation and like, oh, so this is how they handle it. So they know how they can handle the situation. That's why sometimes I do talk about what I've gone through, in my life, gone through as a child, gone through as an adult, and, I was talking to my sister. She was talking to me yesterday and she mentioned one thing. She said, I don't want you to go through what you went through before, and I said, I know, I understand. And I know why she was telling me that, because in your life, you go through so much stuff, and
she was there when you went through it the first time and she watched you live it.
She doesn't want me to live it again because she knew what I went through and how it put me in the hospital. So and being in the hospital was like because I was just angry. So I let that anger build up.
Anger will destroy you.
Yes, I was angry. I was bitter. That my blood pressure just kept going high and high and high and up and up and up. So that's why sometimes right now I'm just like, you know what? I don't want somebody else to bring drama to me. It's just too much. And I don't want to be going to take medication on somebody else's drama. So that's why I will listen to it, but I won't come to YouTube and discuss.
And I don't know if you feel like this, Ella, but once somebody makes the mistake of starting drama, they're always seen in that light. It's so hard to turn it around and people not look at them like, oh, they start drama, or they, wherever drama is, that's where they are. You know, it's so hard to turn yourself around once you get and it not necessarily be drama. It could be anything, you know. It could be you bullied somebody, and then immediately when your name shows up, it's like, oh yeah, they bullied this person, you know. And it's hard to brush
That's why
off.
that's why I don't make comments in other people. You know what? When I go, I don't care whether that person don't like that person's not a friend of that person and whatever. I don't care. That's between you and that person. That person hasn't done me wrong. So if you see me in that person's life saying hello, giving a super chat or being a member in their chat, that's between me and them. I don't care whether you have beef with them. That's
Right.
you and them have that beef. Me and them don't have that beef. But if they decide to have a beef with me, then I'm done.
Right.
You know, I don't need for you to tell me I told you so. No. When you had your beef with that person, it had nothing to do with me. Me and him or me and her, we have a different kind of beef, different from you. I've had people don't talk to me because of somebody else. Well, you're lost. You're lost.
That is childish to me. That is so childish.
And I want to address what Laura said here. And let me tell you, Laura, I've been in a situation before where I'm the kind of person is I like to have a little bit of banter when I have a co-host with me. But if you came in at the time where we're having that, banter, I can understand you wanting to leave. But please do come back because it doesn't last that long.
Oh no. This is just one of those times that we just vent.
It doesn't last that long. But one thing with me is that when I'd like to have a little bit of banter sometimes, but I don't like to overdo it because when you overdo it, it just after a while it just I get tired. It's just draining. So I just don't do it. I don't like it. I don't do it. So
I love the way you do your channel, Ella, because it's sort of like I feel. To me, there's no competition. You know, and people want to treat it like a competition, and it's really not. It's really us trying to, as an individual, make our channel better for a goal that we're trying to meet, not that we're trying to compete against somebody else. Because your auction is not like any other auction I go to.
But let me say you one thing. Come this Friday, there's gonna be war.
Oh, okay. Okay, here we go.
No, not Friday, Thursday. Let me just let you guys know. There is going to be war this Friday. I'm gonna put my breastplate on because I have beef with original OG Colleen, and I got beef with Tracy. So
yes,
this is a Vera Bradley beef.
Oh, y'all got a Vera off?
We got a Vera off this Thursday.
I can't wait.
It's the Clash of the Titans. So if you see those two ladies, tell them this time I'm out for blood.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited about that. And what time is that, Ella?
1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday. I'm going to put the word out. I'm actually going to be fighting. I'm going to be quarreling.
Get the gloves on.
I told Jeff, no holds bar. Don't hold me. Don't talk to me. I'm fighting.
Hey, right here.
Yeah. So I'm fighting. So that's the only beef I'm having this Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This time I'm crushing those ladies this time.
Hey, Ella, why do you think people can't talk about positive, energetic, motivational stuff that brings out good things? Why can't we just be talking about that all the time and caring and sharing and uplifting each other? I mean, why can't it be like that? I know you say we're human, because we are like this. I know we wake up in a bad mood. I know. I mean, I wake up in pain every morning of my life, but it's nobody's fault. So why do I want to take it out on somebody, So why can't we talk about how good somebody's auction's going? You're fixing to have a Vera off. I mean, that's fun. I mean, I love to watch that. You go into these other auctions. I mean, a lot of times I go into Josie's and Dee's and all that, and we just start laughing and joking with each other. To me, that is refreshing, and I just want it. I mean, James has said this for years. You just live in Disneyland. That's what he tells me. But I try to look at it like positive. Let's look at the positive side of things. People have problems.
Yeah.
And if there's a person,
there's a question though. Let me be, I'm gonna tie this in, but this is a question. So Susie said, why are we talking about this? Did I miss something? No, well, it's a discussion. Angie brought up
about friendship.
Why we have different levels of friendship. Why is it that if we make friends on YouTube, why can't the friendship be why it have to have beef? Why is it has to be an issue, drama all the time with the friends that we make on YouTube, and bringing it to the forefront, the drama, instead of like I said, take it away. If you're friends with somebody on YouTube, that means you're friends with them privately. Deal with that stuff privately. Don't bring the drama when somebody's having an auction. Don't bring the drama when somebody's doing something else. That is what we're talking about. So I don't know if anything happened. Like I said,
oh no, I
don't care about all the stuff that happened. I don't do that. I go to people's auction, I say hello, and most of the time I'm so busy. Like yesterday, I had 2 pallets come in. So sometimes I could be watching. I go from auction channel to channel while I'm busy doing
I can't wait to see what you got in your palette. I cannot wait.
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about, Susie. It's not we're not mentioning anybody's name or saying anything.
I don't know of anybody's name to mention. I don't know.
We're it's just like a general topic, Hey, Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa does wonderful auctions, guys. If you're not following her, make sure you follow her. Hi, Jessica. Thank you guys for coming in. 45 people in the house. And Foster said, if you want drama, save it for someone who doesn't care. Yeah, take it down to somebody, because I really don't care about drama. I'm so sorry it's hurting you with that drama, but I don't want it, because that's a something I just don't want to be dealing with. Somebody else's drama, I just don't want to deal with it. It gives me headache. Yes, Josie, we can't let people take over with drama on your channel. We do have to defend ourselves. Yes, you have to defend your channel. It's your channel. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do on your channel. Yeah, Susie,
hey, crafty
has a mean girl situation going around. I think that's what the drama is. I really don't even know about any kind of mean girl situation going around. But if something just happened, it's just a coincidence that we're talking about it. Because, like I said, I don't care for the drama. Don't do for the drama. I'm not.
Look, when I do my live chats and when I do my neighborhood chat video, my main goal is to do, and I have to hear the talk too, because when I'm saying it on a video, I'm having to hear it and I'm having to learn the same lesson that I'm talking to you about. So to me, if you're spending time on self-improvement, trying to make yourself have a better channel, something like that, you don't have time for anything else. Yeah. Positivity is the way to go. I mean, if you'll stay with positive affirmation, positive talk, kindness, it goes a long way. I mean,
Yeah, Sandy was said, but you have people in the chat that just wants to continue it, suck people in, and then spit them out. I definitely cannot stand when supposed friends talk. Yeah. That's the thing, it's like, what do you gain from sharing it if you have drama with somebody, what's the gain of sharing it with other people so that they listen in? Are you trying to get other people's 2 cents into the situation? Or I
You
don't i
must
don't
live a
I
sad,
don't
lonely
understand.
life, is all I'm saying.
I don't really understand it. That's for
And
me.
the
I
way
really
I
don't
look
understand
at
it.
it, I love all the
Right
people
now.
that are a part of my neighborhood chat, but I'm not sleeping with any of them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, why do I owe you any kind of exclamation, to explain to you what I'm doing? Because I'm not sleeping with y'all. I mean, I got somebody right in there. So,
Yeah.
I don't mean that ugly. I just mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not that big of an issue, you know?
Mm. Picky Nicky, come on! I just played the super chat. she said, I played the super chat.
Hey,
Remember?
that's Peaky Nicky for you right there.
She said I'm still waiting for my super chat. I already played it, girl. I ain't playing it twice. Francine, yes, when I worked in, parents would
Hey,
always use their
Francine.
kids as pawn and yeah, I know. I went through that. I went through that. You know, where somebody was using their kid to always cause issue. Get their kids to listen on the adults' conversation. Then she will say something and say, "Hey, when you're there, say it." And the kid was only 4 years old. They did it till when they was 8. And one day I looked them in the face and I said, "You know what? If you ever talk to me like that again," I knew where it was coming from, but I let the child know, if you
Right.
ever talk to me like that again, I don't care. I was waiting for my ex to say something. He just kept quiet. I mean, that would have been the day I would have
Well,
packed
how
my
does
shit
a
and go back.
child learn how to bully?
From
It's
the
taught.
parent.
They're taught.
Yeah,
My
from the
granddaughter
parent. From the
is 3
parent
years
that told them
old.
to go do it. From the freaking parent.
Yeah, you have to be taught how to do that. That's just not something you come here knowing how to do. Somebody had showed you how to be a bully, you know?
Yeah. But there isn't enough shit in the world. I know, T. That's not enough. Why add to it? There's so much shit going around in this world. Then why add? And it's just a little thing. And, it just, I don't know. So for me, I count my friends, and I don't have a lot of friends. I say everybody is my friend, but I want to keep it at the distance where you will continue to be my friend. But
Yes.
then there's one or two or three I can count on one hand like this, that I say I want to take
Yes.
it beyond that, because there's certain things I'm going through. So I want to be able to reach out. I want to be able to say, hey, like for instance, okay, I don't, apart from my ex, I don't know anybody that I can reach out to. The closest person here to me is Pikiniki, you know. So it's like, if something happens to me, if she don't hear from me or I don't hear from her, then we're in each other's all the time. Like she would say, hey, I didn't get my money, hello, I
Right.
would text her and say, hey, what's going on? And she would say, okay, I'm at the doctor's, or I have to take Colin to school, or something like that.
Right.
And same thing like with Missy, I will text her good morning, and this is what we do with each other. And because I wanted to take out, I've seen what they've been through, and I feel that I can have a discussion if something's going on, and they'll be able to help me, and I bring them closer into my life and discuss with them. There's certain things I discuss with them I don't discuss on YouTube.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
But
so that's the level of friendship that I have with them. Now, with the friendship, would it last for a season? I don't know. It might last for a season. It might be like God say, Ella, these people you've made friends with, they're gonna be there for you and be friends for life. But there's some people that I'm being friends with there for a season. Now, if I don't hear from them, or something happened, or there's a breakdown, I just let it be. I just let it go. And I always say that. That's why I make friends with people, and everything happen. If it don't go further than that,
oh
then that's
yeah.
good. It's for a season. And how do I know that? It's just by being a Christian and reading the word and getting the word preached made me understand that. So I can't be pissed off if somebody don't want to be my friend. I can't be pissed off if somebody don't want to be in my life. I can't be pissed off for nothing
When
because
somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
yes.
Don't try to make them into something they're not, because people are going to show you who they are. You just have to pay attention.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people have the same suite that I have. Don't let them tell you anything. I got here first. Or don't Missy told me about it. I said, okay, yeah, I'll go rent the top.
And a thing you have to be careful with also, I want to say, is you don't know somebody's backstory. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they've dealt with. Especially a lot of these sales that I go into, these auctions, they're selling stuff. So you don't know their life history. So you just need to tone it, you know?
Yeah, as like we're saying, if you got beef with somebody not doing when they're doing their auction, don't be bringing it up. Don't be asking questions. Don't be. People have asked me that before, and you know what? I keep quiet and I don't respond, and they keep asking me. So one day I just said, "Oh, they are. I don't know. I have to go find out what happened." No, I blocked you because I know why I blocked you, and like I always say, I roll pennies in the house. Mwah. I roll penny. I say to him, that's why he comes into my life. I haven't seen him for a while because he's been busy with his personal stuff. But he says the sheriff is back in town, and I'm so glad to hear that. But he has kept a tight shift on my channel that people don't bring their drama. Because I told himself and Jennifer, that if anybody come and they cause drama, he's gonna block them. She's gonna block them. And that's the thing. When they block, I always say it. Don't come talk to me. Don't email me. Don't ask me, hey, I got blocked. You got blocked for a reason. Don't ask me why you got blocked. You got blocked for a reason.
And they
And I'm not
know.
gonna address it.
And they know.
Yeah.
I mean, why are they asking? They already know.
And why do people have to ask in the chat why so and so is blocked? That's the channel's owner's business, not yours.
Exactly. That's what I don't understand. Do you live a sad, lonely life that you have to know that? I mean, I don't understand that.
That's what I said. I'm like, if you find out somebody got blocked, if you know, find out from the person direct. Don't have to come to the chat to find out. Just take it to them personally and ask them personally. If the person wants to tell you, it's up to them if they want to tell you. And if they don't want to say anything, then they don't want to say anything. And if the other person doesn't know why they got blocked, then that's fine. Just keep it moving. That's all I will say. Just keep it moving and just keep the peace and say, hey, all right, so you got blocked, so that's fine. You don't know
but
why. I don't know. Yeah.
I will say this. If anybody ever comes and says, it's me, Angie, said yada, 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 I'm assuring you that it's me, Angie, has not said it. Please come to me, because I don't repeat anything. I feel like it's your story. If somebody comes to me and tells me something that's going on in your life, I figure it's your story. It's not mine to tell.
Yeah.
It's yours to tell, And I don't like that about people saying, do you know what so-and-so said, or this and that? Okay, are we back in high school again?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like at the end of the day, it's like we're all grown-ass women, grown-ass men, to be this petty about your own friendship with somebody else. I mean, you decided to make friends with a person. If anything in between happens, that's between you and the person. Don't bring other people into it. When you bring other people into it, guess what? That person probably might end up getting blocked themselves because they asked, probably wouldn't be friends with the person because he didn't have anything. Just like I said, if I now go say, hey, Pikiniki, why did this person block you? And I go ask the person why. Guess what? The person might end up blocking me because they don't want the drama why they block the other person. They might end up blocking me too and say, hey. So
yeah, why did she come over when it's none of her business, Let's
So,
all just be.
yeah. So you know what? It's just best to keep the peace. If you want to keep the peace, just keep the peace. Okay. I would say I'm so. So you got blocked. That person blocked you, and no reason why they blocked you. Okay, me and you, we can talk about it, and we can, say, oh, so that person's like that. It's between me and you, but I'm not gonna bring it into the live and talk about it. I just
I
feel.
would probably, if somebody approached me in my live, which I don't block, I don't have I've only had to block one person ever. But if somebody was to ask me, I would probably say, well, honestly, the haircut that they were carrying and the way they were combing their hair, I'm very OCD and I could not get to them to fix it. So I had to block them. And that would get some talking going
I
right there.
know, I know.
I would make up some weird story about it.
Yeah, the thing at the end of the day, guys, it's just like, friends are for a season. And if somebody doesn't want to be your friend anymore on Facebook, look, I mean, Facebook, whether any of the social media, that's what it is. Just move on. Move on, dude. There's so many people, there's thousands of people you can be friends with. There's hundreds of channels that, or actually thousands of channels out there you can go make new friends with and be friends with those other
Right.
people on the channel. You don't have to be friends with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's it. Friendship is for a reason, that God brought that person to your life at that time. If it ends, move on, make friends with other people. Sometimes it's just good to keep the peace. Me, I gently bow out. That's what I do.
And here's the thing. Has
I leave it.
everybody lost the sense of word respect? I mean, you don't have to like somebody to respect them, or, you can just respect somebody enough to say, okay, Lord, give them the strength to grow up before they pass away. I mean, you don't even have to announce it. You don't have to prove anything. If that person says something wrong and you know for a fact that they have got it all wrong, you don't need to come in there and say, the answer to your problem is, this, and this. Let them learn on their own unless they ask you for advice.
Yeah.
Just respect that person.
Yeah, creations by D say, what do you do when they blow up your email and you do not answer them because it doesn't involve them? Well, you know what? If somebody emailed me once, okay, and about it, I think I would just reply and say, well, I think, I really don't feel comfortable discussing the situation. It's something that happens between me and this person. I understand that this person is your friend, but I just don't feel comfortable discussing it with you. Simple. That is what I would do. I would
say, look, okay,
Yeah.
sweetie, let's just start this off like this. I don't even really know what's going on. So if I was to say something to you, then I would probably be making something up because I don't really know all the details. If you want to know, go straight to the source. And if they want to tell you, they'll tell you.
And if they don't want to tell you, then that's fine. But and I will keep it like that. But if they still keep sending emails, it's easy. Just block them. You can block them in the email. You just click on that three dots.
You know what I always heard, Ella? When somebody asks you a question that you don't want to answer, you always say, you answer them with a question like, why do you want to know? Why is it so important? Well, you come back with a question instead of answering the question. That's what I learned when I worked for attorneys. That, instead of trying to say, I don't want to answer you, come back with a question like, why do you want to know? Why is it important for you to know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Is just like you can be, answer it. Just be casual when you answer the question. Answer it, and if they're not satisfied with the answer, there's nothing that you can do. And if they keep emailing you, well, you just say to them, look, I've already told you what I need to tell you, and if you keep emailing me about the same situation, I'm sorry. I want to be your friend on YouTube, but if you keep behaving this way, guess what? I will have to block you. you know. And if you see me on YouTube and you don't want to talk to me, that's fine, you know. That's what I will say, and just keep it moving.
Ella, do you feel like
Hi,
this?
Robin.
Do you feel like when you type something, it can be interpreted many different ways? So when you, like you and I are talking, we can hear each other, we're talking. Now, if I said something and you could take it one way, but if I typed it, you could
It
take
means
it
something.
another way.
Yes.
So you have to be really careful when you're typing something in a chat, because people will take that and run with it, and you will not have meant anything at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I worked for attorneys, they said never write anything down. You can always deny saying something, but you cannot deny writing something. So that's what they
Daddy
always
said
say.
you don't want to see her ghetto side.
I think everybody has a ghetto side. I think
Danny don't have no ounce of ghetto in her. She not no 1 ounce of ghetto in her. She doesn't have no ghetto in her. Lindsay, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are well, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Teresa.
Mostly
You
what
really have to
brings
be
out
careful who you trust. Yeah, you don't have to trust every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know, like I said, I'm an open book. If you ask me a question, I've been on so many shows on YouTube that my story hasn't changed. If you go watch every single one of them, the questions might change, but the answer is still freaking the same. I will tell you it because I'm not ashamed. I'm freaking 56, about to be 57 in the next few months. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm too old for that shit. And it's like, you know what? I will just like, I'll tell you as it is. You know,
just ask me and I'll tell you.
And I'll tell you, gone are the days where I will lose sleep. I'm not right now.
I'm not losing sleep over
right
it.
now. I would never lose sleep. I want to go to bed and don't think about anything. The only thing I want to be thinking about that what happened to my palate and why is my palate late?
Well, if I'm losing sleep, it's not because somebody did something. It's not that.
So you're not thinking about me when you're laying down. You're thinking about the palate.
Poor Jeff, he can't get a break. He can't get a break.
I'm definitely thinking about the freaking palette. Like I'm thinking, I just got palette yesterday. I'm thinking, when am I going to get the next palette?
Ryro Penny said, respect can be simple as keeping your opinion to yourself or start your own show. Exactly.
Who said that? Sorry.
Ryro Pennies. Yeah, that's
let me see if I can find it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm way still up. I go to lots of channels just to say hi. Yeah, you know what? I go to people's channel, I say hi, and I'm gone. I just want to be there, do the normal thing like you normally do, say hi, hit the thumbs up, blanket hello, and then I disappear. You know, or sometimes I leave it playing in the background and go do what I gotta do. There's 2 parts to every story, but when the 3rd and the 4th comes in, that creates the drama. So true, Sandy. So true. And that's when it needs to you need to shut it down, because you got 1 person, 2, and then before you know it, you got 3, you got 4, you got 5. It's spreading like wildfire before you don't even know where the original story, where it came from, because
no matter how flat a pancake is, there's 2 sides. There's going to be 2 sides to every story, and then there's going to be the truth.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so Lisa Fun Finds. 3 sides to a story: your side, their side, and the truth. You got that right. You got that right. So at the end of the day, try and listen to all the sides, you know, as a friend. That's what a true friend would do. You don't take one person
with an open mind.
Yeah, be open mind, and you know, and a true friend will, you know, when I listen, if somebody says something and I listen to this person, I say, oh, okay, so that's what happened. Okay. I try to go listen to the other person. And then I will say, okay, I don't know why the person did that, or I will put in my 2 cents and everything. But in the back of my mind, I want to go hear what the other person has to say. And if I can get hold of the other person and listen to what they have to say, now God did not make me judge. I will not be the judge. I will give you my opinion and tell you what I think about it. If they do something and I think, okay, yeah, they were really nasty and they did something, like I will say, yeah, I'm not down with that. I will tell you how I feel. Whether I heard it from the second person or I heard it from the first person. That is the kind of person that I am. And I will draw my own conclusion. I don't need another person for me to draw my conclusion on what it. And
And
your
look,
behavior as well. If I see your behavior like consistently like that too, then I would say, you know what? Maybe you are the issue.
well, and another thing, look what's going on in our world today. We got children that don't have enough food. We got our veterans that don't have a place to live. We
Mhm.
got our peace to worry about, our world peace to worry about, which I'm not worried about any of this because I know God's handling it. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of things going on in the world that we could focus on helping others and trying to make their life a little easier. And I'm not talking about the soft beggars, because you do have those out there that want to, get from you all the time. I'm talking about really people that need it. And here you are worried about, well, who'd you block? Why did you block them? If you don't quit asking me, I'm gonna block you. Okay. Right.
I will block you.
I know we've been friends for 10 years, but stop asking.
Hi, Crafty. Yeah, I know. But like I said, it's one of those things. Friendship, don't take it too seriously. Some people are here for a reason, some people are here for a season, and some people are here for a lifetime, and you will
And
be
see
their
what you
friend.
can learn from it.
Yes.
If it ends, think about, what did I learn from this? I went to school, say you were friends with them for 10 years and it ended. Say,
Mhm.
okay, I went to college on that.
Yeah.
I went to school. Let me see what I learned, And you're just constantly, the way I see myself, I'm constantly evolving into something else. I'm never too old to keep learning. But a lot of people, they stunt their own growth by staying in somebody else's business and not taking care of their own business,
Yeah.
But what I was going to say, if you want to see the ghetto come out in me, it would be doing something to my child or my children, or now that I have a grandbaby, doing something to my grandbaby. Now, other than that, I feel like everybody else can take care of themselves. But you want to see me go from 0 to 9,000? That will do it. That right there.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, remember to always smile and make sure you brush your teeth, because I left a piece of spinach. Southern Belle. It's so true. Remember to always smile and make sure you brush your teeth, because I left a piece of spinach.
And life is not as serious as we think it is. Everybody wants to be so serious all the time, but it's not that serious.
Hi, Pearl. Southern Belle, that's a good one. That is
No,
a good
she's always cracking some joke. She's funny.
Yeah, you gotta make sure wash your teeth in the morning, when you wake up, and when you go to bed. That's the way you're gonna keep a healthy teeth and breath. Especially brush your tongue. Don't forget the tongue.
Yeah, you got to brush that
You
tongue.
gotta
You
brush
got
your
to.
tongue, because that's where the bacteria stays, is your tongue. And then when people talk to you, they can't really come close to you because your breath stink.
Look,
And get Listerine, use Listerine when you finish eating. That spinach will come.
when I come into your and Victoria's auction on Fridays, oh my gosh, once you get Victoria stirred up and she gets on a roll, as I call it, you will laugh. Oh my gosh, you and her bring so much laughter. Like when I go over to Josie and Dee's, I mean, that's what it's all about. All the laughter that y'all bring into the auction, it makes it so much fun. I mean, it's just fun.
Yeah, and that's what we, that's what we try to do, is just to make it fun for everybody, because I notice that I don't um I don't want to um be moody. It brings somebody else's down. Don't forget, it's like I learned this from talking from shows that I watch, like these daytime shows sometimes, and the talk shows. People there, they might be doing something in their house, or they need somebody to watch, or they might be going through something sad. Let me tell you, when I went through my depression stage, okay, and there got to a point where I wasn't really happy. Nothing will make me happy than just putting on comedy. And I was always laughing. You know, I put on the comedy show and I was laughing, even though my heart was heavy and I felt like crying. It made me feel better for that 30 minutes watching that
Right,
comedy show. I will laugh and laugh. And when the comedy show and then they go to some serious drama, then I'm back to thinking about my life and stuff like
right,
that. So I made it a point that when I'm going to be doing my live, I'm going to try as much as possible to be myself, to be happy, because when somebody comes and they see me happy, they're going to be happy too. So that is what I want, and having co-hosts with me, like I've had, like when myself and Missy were doing it, people come in there, they like us doing the banter thing. And then there's Picky Nikki. She's her own sweet self. And we bounce off each other so well, so good. It just works. Like putting on a glove. And then it
right,
became Victoria. Oh my gosh, that was just like icing on the cake,
right,
with Victoria. Because I've done shows with people where I've had fun. People don't really understand my sense of humor, you know. At times, people don't really hold up here. All right, all right, all right, all right. No, don't want that. Let's see what else. Um, oh, go ahead and approve that. All right, let's confirm. I'm doing my Walmart shopping, They
Well, when I started watching YouTube before I started my channel, I had worked my entire life. I had a job. I worked out. I got to stay home a few years when Taylor was born because she had complications.
Hmm.
But I had to come home. Well, James continued to work. Our children were out, married. They had their own lives. Well, I was here a lot of hours by myself. I'm confined to a wheelchair. There's only so much TV you can watch,
That's true. Yeah.
All right. So now that I'm part of YouTube, that gives me an outlet to talk to people because I don't get out much. I don't drive anymore because I'm wheelchair bound. I can't drive. It gives me an outlet to, like you and I are talking here, and a lot of people that come into chats, that's their outlet.
Yes.
They're dealing with an illness, they're dealing with a sad part of their life. Someone may have passed away, dealing with depression,
Mm.
anxiety. You don't ever know what somebody's dealing with. So I feel like it can be a very positive thing if you'll just allow yourself to be a part of it.
Yeah. I don't talk about myself to anyone in details, tell people about my life. One is none of your business, and two, so you don't come back at me and throw it back in my face. That's so true. And three, talk crap behind my back. I've had all that happen to me, but guess what? You know what? I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna talk about me, because when I stop talking about me, it's not gonna help. They're gonna be somebody there that is gonna be going through the same situation that I went through. So I'm gonna still continue to talk about me. If somebody else wants to throw it in my face, you know what? You go ahead and be the smaller person and throw it back at me. That's what I always say. You can be that smaller person and throw it back at me. And that's what happened to a friend of mine. It's like I told her something, which I've already told everybody else, they'll know about it. But the point is, she didn't know my other friend from Adam. She didn't know. and she went to discuss something which she already knew. And she said, Ella, you said this lady is your friend. I only just met her. And she just already told me your life history. Not that I don't know your life history, but she already told me. But it's strange why a stranger will be talking to another stranger about something other than what she should be talking about. And when I got hold of my friend, I said, it don't piss me off that you talk to somebody about my life history. It pissed me off because you didn't show me the respect that this person don't
Right.
know
Respect.
you.
Right.
You didn't even respect me. I said, if you know me enough and we are friends and I introduce you, I introduce a business to you, not a friendship. If I introduce her and say, hey, you can be friends with this person and we all be friends together, when we're talking about me, you can say, oh yeah, Ella said this about her life. And she will say, oh yeah, Ella told me about her life too. But I didn't do that. So why you go to? So you know what I did? I didn't have a big no. I just kept her at arm's length.
Right. You
She
gotta.
apologized. She said she was sorry, but for me,
But she showed you who she was.
so I just said, I said, okay, that's it. And she never heard from me again.
Well, I feel like if somebody's talking about me, boy, they have a sad life. I mean, come on. Who wants to talk about? I mean, I have nothing to talk about. That if they're talking about me, oh bless their heart. It's not a very good. I'm
Well,
just
they
like,
used to say if there's somebody's talking about me, yeah, about you, that means you're very important. You know, just look at it that way. If somebody's talking about you, you are very, very important. You know, for them to be talking about you.
we
Yeah,
always
go ahead.
say, if they're talking about me, they're giving somebody else a rest.
Yeah, like go ahead, talk about me. Yeah, that's good.
And when you
know?
get through, please send me an email. Let me know what you said so I'll know what to do tomorrow and how to act.
Yeah, whether I need to add surprise or
Yeah.
Yes,
Let me
people
know
will
what I
try
need
to
to do.
attack your character, respect, and put money in the PayPal and buy things you want. Okay. Okay, I
But
have
we all
several
know
women
that there
on
are.
here who tried very new. Yeah, I know it's sometimes if people want to know about me, it depends on the way you ask me. If I want to tell you, I will tell you. But if I don't want to tell you, then that means I don't want to tell you. Then don't keep trying to
I
ask.
always just say, why do you want to know?
Yeah.
That's what I always, when somebody asks me something, I say, why? Why do you want to know?
Okay, why does one person have to tear up a whole community? I don't know why. That's a good question. Why would somebody want to tear up a whole community? What is their gain in doing that?
Well, I'm not saying this is the total reason, but a lot of times when people can't get positive reinforcement, negative attention is something that they'll strive for because they just want attention, which I never understood why anybody would want negative attention. But a lot of people don't care as long as they get attention, whether it's negative or whose life they're destroying. They don't care. I mean, I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth.
Yeah. Donna, everybody that I missed, so sorry. Welcome in. Or if you've already left, I'm so sorry. This is one show, like when we're talking, is like it's hard to like say.
Yeah, it is.
If I block you, you were on some real BS, and it was for the good of the channel. Very, very true.
Because you have to protect your channel. You have to.
Yes. So if Iroh Penny blocked you, there's a good reason. And I told him not to be I even told him, I said, if Jeff is out of line, go ahead and block him.
Yeah.
I probably will unblock him later on, but yeah.
You better be walking a straight line, Jill.
Yeah, because you go in the chat and you talk crap, you bring drama. Yes, you get blocked, and I'm not apologizing for that. Not apologizing for that. You should hear things people have said to me. OMG, I know, Pearl. I go straight to the horse's mouth if you want to know anything. Maybe
see, that's what I do. I like to go straight to the person. Yeah,
go straight to the person. Instead of trying to. And like I said before, When you go straight to the person, it's up to the person, the host, if the host want to talk or not. If the host decided they don't want to say anything to you, then just respect the host and let it be. Let it be.
But I do think you have a right to respond to someone that is actually trying to start it,
That's true.
Yeah, I read that. That's funny.
You can be my friend without me knowing how you wipe your butt.
I always say that's nothing unusual because we either wipe it front to back or back to front. And if there's anything different, please email me because I don't know if you can do that any different. You're either going from front to back or back to front. I don't know of any way other you can do that.
Yeah.
So why would you even ask somebody a personal question, not related to that, but just knowing that you don't need to know the answer to,
Yeah. No one person has to ask me anything. Yeah. I've never had a problem with this. I just ask the question to see what you all will do. That's the thing. We ask people, you don't need to have a issue that's happened or not happened to you. If we can answer it the best we know how, or the chat will help give you answers to it. It just could be an answer. It could be a question that you've experienced or you haven't experienced. What we're talking here today is nothing a lot of us haven't gone through or have not gone through.
Have you ever thought about this? You may be the only light that someone sees, the only kindness that they get, So why do you want to ruin it? Why don't you want to be the kindness that somebody needs or the attention that somebody needs,
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Hey, Adventures with Victoria. Victoria has a late show, but not today.
And it's me, Victoria. It's not Margie. It's me. That's an inside joke right there. If you don't watch Ella at auctions on Friday, Victoria was getting myself and vintage mixed up and was calling vintage and it's me, Angie. She was all confused. But we probably had been talking about sexual relations before then. And when you get Victoria's mind on that, then she's gone.
Yeah.
She is gone.
Now, I'm butthurt from all the crap comments. Oh, wait. Let me go live and tell.
Okay, so now we know Nana's live on her channel. Nana's over there live.
Yeah, but she's butthurt with all the crap.
She's butthurt. She's having to stand up during her live because she's butthurt.
I'm okay, Ella. I got a lot going on. Oh, I hope everything is well, Lindsay, and I hope you get it sorted out. He said, "What are we talking about? We're talking about friendship. How it's hard to be friends with you."
Look, Margie said, "I'm still confused of who I am." You got Margie over there confused, Victoria over there
because Victoria confused everybody.
Yeah. She got everybody confused.
Oh, gee, drama everywhere. I'm staying out. That's what it is. We're staying out of the drama. That's why we always say, keep your drama to yourself. We don't want the drama. We stay out of it. We don't want to know. There's a few people that can be your friends. You can't be friends with everybody on YouTube. Just I'm telling you, you can't be friends. I have 1,300 subscribers. Let me tell you, I can count my friends on one hand. I know I'm not friends with 1,300 subscribers, but I appreciate all of you subscribing to my channel, but I just can't be friends with each and everybody. So the only way I can be friends with 1,300 plus subscribers is come on YouTube, say hi, say hello, give you the respect that you give me, and keep it moving. That's all I can do. Now, anything outside that, like I always say, email me, saveherefirst@gmail.com. And then we can talk about the drama, and we can deal with it that way. If we're not able to deal with it successfully that way, I'll say, let's meet up and see if we can talk about it. But before we meet up, I'll go to my police station let them know that I'm about to have a 7-day fight.
Yeah, and I mean,
Don't
it's
come
only
arrest
gonna
nobody.
cost you $200 to $300. I mean, you're gonna get out. It's gonna be $200 or $300.
I hope you have
I
bail
always
money.
keep that on hand just in case I have to come in contact with
If
somebody.
you have bail money, come bail me out. Just in case. Oh
Oh my
God.
gosh! But when
My
we're doing,
high hustlers.
Hustler came in.
I don't know if they're still here, but my high hustlers. Mwah, mwah. Good to
But
see
when
you.
when we're doing this chat, we want to keep it upbeat, yet kind of asking questions on things that's going on, but not get too in depth for you to think there's something major happening. This is just throwing it out there to get your thoughts and your opinion on a subject.
Yeah.
You know, it
Oh
doesn't
my
mean that.
gosh, garbage monster! I'm so sorry I missed you guys. I know they're already gone because I'm late. Garbage monsters, it's been a long time. It's been years. I love your great energy always. Oh my gosh.
Look, no drama for this mama unless it's Walmart.
Let me tell you, Walmart, I stay away from drama at Walmart too. That's why you see me here. I was on here trying to do my order because I don't like Walmart. I'm telling you, Jeff
See,
knows
we
that.
do an
When we
order
go
too.
there,
We don't.
I won't get into drama with him at Walmart. That's how bad I don't like Walmart. So I rather stay here and place my order with no drama than go to drama, Walmart, and no. I won't get into drama with Jeff at Walmart. He said, huh?
Oh, it just brings it out in you.
I'm telling you,
can
that
just
place
walk-
is toxic.
I'm trying to see where you are in the chat. I can't.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm at 6:39. That's how late I am.
Oh, okay.
That's how late. I'm trying not to, try to get and highlight some of the comments, So
And that's what we want because we
Yeah.
want the chat to be involved in what's going on.
Jay Tissot. He said, I've been sitting here like, when do the auction start? Jay Tissot, no auction.
Wrong night.
No auction, Jay Tissot. Tuesday. I know you don't buy jewelry, so come Tuesday, 11 a.m. on Tuesday, Jay Tissot. Instead of sitting down here waiting, when is the auction going to start?
I hope you have more baby things in this palette like you did last time.
Well, that one was from a different host. I went back to my original palette guy. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I haven't gone through all the stuff. Okay. There's a lot of brown boxes I haven't really opened. So I don't know if there's a lot of baby stuff in this one. There was a lot of like wedding stuff. I saw some few wedding stuff, pet stuff, I saw a few pet stuff and some unique items I've never received in my box before,
Oh, I'm excited about that. I love to see different stuff.
Yeah, so there's unique items I've never seen in my palette before. Like there's a record player, 2 record players. For those of you that play records, I was like, what? Record players? Yeah. And so many brown boxes that I just had to put them away. Last night, didn't go to bed till like almost 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And then we had to get up and we had to get up to go to the coin show today. So yeah, so I haven't been able to open all the boxes to take a look. And it's good because I like to do the mystery boxes, and I had a good time selling the stuff on Friday with Victoria. It was a very successful auction. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I have.
Hey, Susanna.
Strike 1, Jeff. I wrote Penny gave you strike 1 already. He said strike 1. I just realized that's not what it is. Oh, you're good. If a drama doesn't stop in the selling community, we are going to be broken. Yeah. You gotta, if the drama doesn't stop, it's just like, Colleen just called you out, Ella. Colleen called me out? Where she called me out on? Did I miss it? She called me out on her. Don't worry, I'm gonna be going there soon.
Oh, she's starting it, Ella. She's starting it.
Oh my goodness, she called me out on probably on Tracy King's channel.
You know, I didn't get to go on there to play match it because Tracy had to cancel. But I'm supposed to go against Colleen on the 26th. So I'll be taking her on the 26th of October on Match It there on Tracy's channel.
Yeah, nice. Hi, Susanna. You see, so yes, we Tony. Any cookies? No cookies. I guess maybe at Jeff's at 10. What are you on today? 10 o'clock or 10:30? Jeff's on. Cookies might be over there.
I'm always asleep by the time Jeff comes on.
Oh yeah, on Sundays he comes on late on Sundays. I guess the time was because he has to go goes church in the evenings and then go do life change and stuff like that. Talk to the younger people, tell them to stay away from crimes and stuff like that.
Oh, that is so nice.
So he had to.
That was a great idea.
Yeah, so he had to do his evening shows at 10 in the evening. So yeah, but since he's moved down here, he's trying to find a church where they do the same thing that he does, try to talk to the youth, try to talk to not only just the youth, and stuff like that. And he's trying to find a church here that we can do. So I took him to my church. Although my church has something like that already, it's just like he has to be able to go during that time. And unfortunately, the time that they do it is not the time he's able to attend, which they do it on weekdays. Like his church used to do it on the Sundays and Wednesdays, so
right.
he's able to do that. So yeah, it's good. It was nice of him to to do that, because he's like, Jeff has shared his past, and that's another thing. It's like he shared his past, and it's like, okay, this is something that I've done, and I've come to realize that it's not a life that I should have done, but circumstances happen. So it's like, okay, now I want to train, and I want to talk to the youth, even talk to people my age, that if you're still in it, you're not going to gain anything from it, and trying to steer them into a different pathway. So yeah. So
well, see, he's using his experiences to make things better.
Yeah.
And that's what we should do. Use our experiences that we've learned from that we shouldn't do again, and use it to help someone not to do that.
Yeah.
Not all this crazy.
Oh, Susanna, yes, you should interview Jeff. You should interview Jeff, because he talks about it on his live, on his auctions.
Oh, that would make a good
yeah, because he's talked about it, and he's not ashamed. Yes, that's his past, and that's another thing, is like, people will say, oh, why date somebody or befriend somebody that has the past like that. But it's like, if God can forgive me for my sin, who am I, human being, not to forgive somebody else? If they say that's their past, then that's their past. You gotta
look, in the Bible it says David was the apple of God's eye, and he was a murderer, an adulteress.
Yeah,
I mean, he did all this stuff, and he was the apple of God's eye. I mean, it's not where you've been, it's where you're going. And, it's what you're going through and learning and changing.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So at the end of the day, I think you should go on, I think it would be a good thing to go on Susanna's,
Yes, I would watch. I would definitely watch.
So the reseller community, he talks about it. And I know some people from the reseller community knows about him, but yeah, and he's done that. And, I remember when he was still in Missouri, and he was talking about, he was talking to me, and then there was this lady came up and was thanking him about the stuff that he does in the church and help change her life from what she does. And, just saying, hey, yeah, you got to make sure you don't get off the street. Don't do this, don't do that. Yeah. So that kind of like help. Jeff, hubby's son, and I doing offer right now, and I really love it. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Andrea. Welcome in. People that cast the first stone are the last ones to get to heaven. Well, they just only have to that's the most important thing, is just asking God for forgiveness. And I always say to myself, I've let me tell you, I've dealt with people that have done me the worst ever in life. Okay. And they're the people that you really know. And if you have to forgive them, because at the end of the day, if you don't forgive them, guess what? You're just going to be there and you're going to let it bother you and eat inside of you. And those people carrying on with their life, moving on with their life. Now, you tell a story with it, it make you a better person. Tell a story about it, make somebody else learn about it and know how to deal with it if they ever come across it. Or they could tell somebody else, say, hey, a friend once told me that they went through this, they went through that, and guess what? It turned their life around. So he's doing it and he's using it to turn his life around and using it to help other people to turn their life around. So who am I to want to judge somebody on their past?
No, I don't want to be the judge. Sweet baby Jesus, no.
So yeah, I don't.
Darlene said, read her last comment.
Where's her? She said, let me go back up. It said, I use my experience through domestic violence to inspire others. Yes, I am blessed to be alive. My ex attempted to murder me in my sleep. My gosh. Wow.
I am so glad you're using it to help
yes.
others.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Darlene.
Yes, so sorry. So sorry you had to go through that. We've experienced a whole lot of stuff in our lives that we have to think about how to deal with it, how to overcome things like that. And I'm telling you, when you share with other people, it does help. It does help them getting to know it. At the end of the day, yeah, certain things make us do things. And you think about it where you got to pay for it, and once you pay for it, you say, hey, you're given the choice. Do you want to move on and be a better person and change your life around, or do you want to continue to do this and go back doing this?
Well, do you want to use it as a crutch, or do you want to use it as a source to be able to help others not have to go through what you went through?
Yes. So yeah. So yeah, thank God that you're here today. And the same thing with my life. Like I said, it's like, you won't believe, it's just like you're talking about somebody trying to murder you in your sleep. And then I'm talking about me being a child, being abused as a child and as a teen, wanting that, getting to an adult stage in my life, wanting to commit suicide because of the stuff I went through, and then I thought to myself, yeah, I've had it. I need to jump. I had it with life, but when it didn't happen and God saved me that day, I didn't get to jump in front of the train. I tell my story because there's other people there. I'm like, you know what? You can be better. Because then I didn't want nobody to touch me. When I was dating people, when I had a boyfriend, I thought, okay, everybody was having a boyfriend. I can have a boyfriend. But when the boyfriend wanted to touch me, I'd be like, no, don't touch me. But he didn't know why. He didn't know why I don't want him to touch me. But the thing, I didn't want him to even touch me. You can hold my hand, but when your hand is moving and you want to touch my body, I'm like, no, don't touch me, because because of what I went through. But it took me time to, it's like, you know what? I gotta overcome this. It happened to me when I was much younger. So I'm a better person for it now. So there is life after all that shit happens. That's the thing you tell yourself, there is a life after all that. So
well, see, it amazes me how far I've come, because I was not a loving type person when I was in my 20s, and I was, but I didn't let a lot of people hug, and you know what I'm saying, I didn't like the affection. But now I'm the most loving person you ever want to meet. But back then, but I chose to overcome what I had went through as a child.
Mm. Yeah. Because it was
And
like,
you gotta get to some point where you gotta quit blaming your parents for everything that goes wrong, and you gotta say, okay, I'm an adult now. I gotta take responsibility.
yeah. But you know what? So what happens if it's your parents that put you in a situation like that? You know,
Yeah,
you have to
because
think about
mine
it on
did.
both sides. But at the end of the day, if you have like a parent put you in a situation, you know, you're still gonna have to forgive and move on. And if it's your some kind of family put you in that situation, you're still gonna have to forgive and move on. Now, I don't have to be your friend. You don't have to be my
See,
family.
I had to forgive my mother. I mean, she and I still don't have a good
Me,
relationship.
I don't have a good
But
relationship with my
I
mom, but
love
I
her
still have
from
to
a
forgive her
distance.
too. Yeah.
I love her from a distance, but we can't be in the same
I
area.
just I don't I don't know how to you know I just feel like she don't know how to parent, maybe because she got married at
My mother's
16.
not maternal at
Yeah,
all.
my mom's like that. She's like that. She doesn't know how to be a mother. So sometimes at that time I did blame her, for stuff that happened to me, but at the end of the day I can't keep on blaming her. I
Right. I
have
had
to
to forgive
forgive
my
and
mom
move
too.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
And
to
it felt
forgive.
so good. It felt so good.
Yeah, because you feel much better. You move on with your life. You say, "Oh, now I can be in a good relationship and not have the type of relationship where I'm going to be pissed off and mad." And I'm not saying that sometimes it doesn't come across my mind that, oh, stuff happened to you when you were younger, but now I'm kind of like the bigger person. I can brush it aside and say, "No, Satan, get
Exactly.
deep behind me," because I know
Exactly.
Satan trying to make me remember it. But I can say, "No, Satan, I'm good now." you know I'm good now. I'm able to hold down before I couldn't hold down a relationship.
Right.
And it got to a point I didn't even know why. It occurred to me that I was blocking certain things out. It only took counseling, me going to counseling, everything just kept flooding back in. I'm
And let
like,
me tell you something.
yeah.
There is nothing wrong with going to get counseling, because my counselor told me it's the people that don't come that we worry about.
Yes.
Because that helped me more than anything
Mm.
is counseling.
Yeah, you got to get counseling for yourself. It helps. It just helps you so much. But yes. So anyway, guys, we've
All
gone
right. I hope
past
y'all have
our
enjoyed
time.
this conversation, because and y'all been really, really insightful on y'all's comments. I have really appreciated it.
Yes.
Very
And
good comments.
yeah, if a person wants to overcome and what? Ah, man, I can't even read what Jeff
And
saying
takes
because
the
he's.
right
Seeks the right tools.
Oh, okay, yeah.
and
Seek.
seeks the right tools to
Yeah,
do it.
seek.
Yeah.
Double
If they
E.
seek the right tools, they can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you be able to do that, but if you don't, then that's just you. Actually, they can overcome, but it takes counseling and healing and forgiving. Yes, you got it.
Yes.
The most important thing I had to learn, because I'm telling you, he ate me inside out, that I just felt, you know what, I can't just be here. I can't do it. I can't be here. I don't like myself, whatever. But then when I got saved, not as a Christian, because I got saved as a Christian and it still wasn't saved in that department area, and
I'm
it
so
was
sorry,
only when I
Nana.
saved myself from committing that suicide, that's when I said to myself, I gotta forgive and move on. And I did. I didn't have to be friends with nobody. The people that hurt me, I
Right.
see them and say hello. I didn't have to,
Right.
I see them, say hello, greet them, and whatever. But I had to sometimes, most of the time, I had to tell God that, God, yes, I forgive them. I just want to move on with my life. You know,
Right.
and I moved on with my life. I thought I would never ever get married. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't get married early. My friends were getting married, they're like 18, 20, 21. But because back then, you should know, back then, you know, if you
You
are
were old if
21
you
and you're
didn't get,
still single at 21, something must be
you
wrong
were
with you.
old.
You're
Yeah.
old, but you know what, I didn't get married till I was like a few weeks before I turned 40. And that was one of the reasons, because I haven't really dealt with myself completely. And that was one of the reasons. It was just, I just couldn't stand myself being with somebody, you know. Love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. All
We
right.
enjoyed it. We enjoyed it, everybody. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I think it's November the 2nd. I'm not sure.
Let me see. November the 5th.
November the 5th. Okay.
Yeah. November the 5th. That's when we
I
go.
love you guys. Just know that.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. I'm back tomorrow on my channel doing another jewelry unboxing. I have 3 boxes this time, but I don't know if I'm going to open all 3. I'm saving them for my Mondays where I go live by myself. So tomorrow at 12 noon, I will go live and I will be doing an unboxing at 12 noon. So guys, come out and come make me an offer. And don't forget, myself, Colleen, and
I
Tracy
can't wait for that.
We are going to be on Thursday, 1 p.m. Don't forget, if you like Vera Bradley bag, save your money. And also,
and I go live on Tuesdays at 10:30 Central Time.
Yes, which is 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So do not forget to make sure you go, because Angie got so much to talk about. And then I'm on at 11 on Tuesday with Pikiniki, Friday at 10 with Adventures with Victoria. Don't forget, tonight Jeff comes on at 10 or 10:30. You never know. It's between 10 and 10:30. Jeff
He's
will be
late.
on tonight.
He's going to be on late.
Yeah. Don't forget to go over to Tracy Cake's channel, please. Go over. If you haven't rated her channel, please go over and rate her channel. Show her some love. And you don't want to miss it. They're giving away an awesome giveaway. Texas Val. Mwah. They're giving an awesome giveaway. So they're live. Colleen is live and she's jokingly calling you out.
I can't wait to see that.
I'm gonna go there right now.
Yeah, you confront her about that, Ella. You show her who's boss.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, until next time. Peace. Bye, guys.
Bye.